Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, so there's been a whole bunch of people that have been debating all this stuff about whether masks are healthy or unhealthy for you, and how they reduce the oxygen in your blood. Well, as a nurse for 26 years and having worked with doctors, including neurosurgeons that have done 12-hour, 16-hour surgeries, I have a tendency to argue against that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to show the effect of 3 different masks. Now, first of all, here is a pulse oximeter. If you can see this, all right, at the moment it's reading 96. I'm going to tell you I have a cardiac arrhythmia that's very common but not dangerous. It's called a sinus arrhythmia. It just means my heart speeds up and slows down, and by nature, in accordance with that, the oxygen in my blood can vary by several points, just by nature, but I will go from, say, 94% to 98% within a minute's time. Okay, so it can be just a few seconds. You can see I've gone 96, 97 right now, and that's while I'm talking. All right, so I've got 3 masks. The first mask is all cloth, and it is 2 layers of fabric. The second mask is 3 layers of fabric. 1, 2, 3, and has a filter inside. Now this one has got the little valve on it, and these might look a little wrinkly because I just washed the cloth ones I just washed last night. And the last one is an official N95 medical mask used typically for tuberculosis isolation patients. All right, so you already saw my oxygen saturation at 96 to 97%. What I am going to do is to put each mask on for 5 minutes. And then I'm not going to keep the video going through all of this, but I will time myself for 5 minutes on each mask and then show what the results are with the mask still on the pulse oximeter. Okay? I'm not just going to be sitting here. I've got different things I need to do around the house, so I'm going to be up and moving around. All right? So here is the first mask, the 2-layer fabric. I'm not bothering with the 1 layer. Okay? Okay, so this is part 2. Now, I have not put this oximeter on my finger. And in full disclosure, I have actually had this mask on for about 20 minutes while I was cooking my lunch. And before I put this mask on, I went outside and had a cigarette. Absolute full disclosure, I'm 58 years old, been smoking since I was 11, and I have an autoimmune disorder. So, let's see what the results of this are, okay? I am just now putting this on. I have to wait for it to stabilize a bit. Here we are. 96%. Oh, there's 95. It was 97 when I first put it on. 96. Yep. Heart rate's about the same as it was, couple of beats, but I just now sat down also. Okay? So 95 to 97%. All right. There it is. Okay, so this was the 2-layer. Next I am going to wear the one with 3 layers and a filter. And yes, I'm going to go have another cigarette before I put this on. And then come back, and then I will show what the results with this mask are. Okay, so here is the next one. Again, I have not put the oximeter on my hand, so I'm seeing this as I'm recording it. Now, this one has got more layers, and it's also more snugly fitting than the first mask was. So let's see. There we go. 96. Pulse is actually lower. And yeah, it did read 97 when I first put it on. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this has got more layers, and I've been wearing it for approximately 9 minutes. Look at that, my sat dropped. See, I told you I go up and down. After I took the mask off, it went down, but it'll come back up in just a minute. So I was wearing it for about 9 minutes. So that has nothing, you can see the drop has nothing to do with wearing the mask. My O2 sat decreased after taking the mask off. So, and my heart rate was actually lower than it was the last time. Okay, so now I'm going to do the N95 mask. This is an official medical N95 mask, approved and used for many years now for tuberculosis isolation. So I will wear this one for at least 5 minutes and then come back and repeat the process. Okay, here we are again, and this is with the N95 mask. All right, I have not put this on my finger yet. Now, for the record, this mask is the most dense of the 3, and it is also the most tightly fitting. So let's see what we come up with here. There we are. 96, 97%. Pulse about the same. Yep. Yep. There it is. 96. So there is absolute proof. I was wearing that one for 8 to 9 minutes. Now, some people are saying that these masks are not healthy for you, that they increase your risk of a respiratory infection. Well, yes, this is true if you don't change a disposable mask on occasion, or if you don't wash these cloth masks. You know, the same is true with your underwear and your socks. You know, you put yourself at risk for an infection if you don't wash your clothes. So, if you don't take a bath on occasion or shower, you put yourself at risk for infection. So, this is proof that these masks do not. They can make you feel like you aren't getting enough oxygen, you know, but the fact is, it's not happening. Your body is still absorbing the same amount of oxygen, or very close to it, as without a mask. You know, so all this stuff, you know, if you're claustrophobic, it's more of a risk that you may hyperventilate, which will possibly cause your heart to race. It's not actually causing the oxygen in your blood to decrease, but it causes your heart to race, which can make you feel like the oxygen in your blood is decreasing. But as far as, you know, these health risks, as long as you use common sense and use clean masks, then you are not at more risk, or you're not sharing a mask that someone else has worn. Again, common sense. No, you're not at risk for respiratory infection. You are not at risk for not absorbing enough oxygen if you're wearing a mask. And I've heard these people saying, oh, well, it infringes on my civil rights. And I've asked a lot of these people to name specifically what civil right they're referring to, and they can never answer me. They don't have an answer. This is nothing but a juvenile emotional tantrum. So, wear masks, wash your hands. That doesn't impose on your civil rights either. Would you want to handle something that I hand you if I went to the bathroom and didn't wash my hands? Would you want to shake hands with me if I wiped myself in the bathroom and didn't wash my hands? No, you wouldn't. This is about not only health, but just general respect for other human beings. So we can put this to bed. If anyone else wants to argue any of this point, share this video with them. Okay? Talk about these subjects. If you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel. I hope that this ends this debate. I know it won't. But, you know, if enough people, YouTubers will do something similar, we can end this. We can stop this. Okay? So, I'm just one of many. All right, so that is this one. I hope you have a good day.